Let's paint a picture. You're doing everything by the book. Eating the right foods, spending time outdoors, maybe even popping a vitamin or two. So, logically, your vitamin D levels should be fine, right? Think again. Here's the brutal reality. Even if you're doing everything right, your body might still be starving for one of the most crucial nutrients it needs, vitamin D. Why? Because your body doesn't care how healthy you think you are. It's not about intentions, it's about biology, absorption rates, and hidden roadblocks you probably didn't even know existed. And vitamin D isn't just any vitamin, it's involved in regulating over 2,500 genes in your body. It's a powerhouse, impacting everything from bone strength to your immune defenses. Yet millions walk around oblivious, deficient, and wondering why they're feeling off. Could that be you? Today, we're not here to sugarcoat anything. We're going to expose the most overlooked signs of vitamin D deficiency, the missteps you're probably making, and how you can fix it before it fixes you. Stick around, because this might be your first real shot at understanding what your body's been trying to tell you all along.
1. Mysterious muscle pain? It could be your vitamin D levels. Ever find yourself sore for no good reason? Muscles aching even though you haven't hit the gym or lifted anything heavier than a remote? That stubborn, unexplainable ache might have less to do with overuse and more to do with something your body's missing. Vitamin D. Here's the kicker. Low vitamin D levels can mess with your muscles in ways you'd never expect. We're talking weakness, discomfort, that persistent gnawing pain that won't quit. Vitamin D plays a critical role in muscle function, but most people only think about it in terms of bones. So, are your muscles secretly crying out for more vitamin D? Dig into why this could be happening and what it really means. Lacking vitamin D can cause sore muscles, because this essential nutrient plays a critical role in muscle function and repair. Here's how. Calcium regulation. Vitamin D helps the body absorb calcium, a mineral essential not only for bone health, but also for proper muscle contraction. When calcium levels are low due to insufficient vitamin D, muscles may cramp or feel weak because they aren't contracting and relaxing as they should. 2. Bone pain. More than just getting older. Here's another surprise. A bone pain is one of the most overlooked signs of vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D is crucial for maintaining strong bones. When you don't have enough, your bones can become weak and painful. This could even lead to conditions like osteoporosis. Is that ache in your bones just aging, or is it actually vitamin D deficiency? Here's how to tell the difference. Vitamin D directly affects muscle strength by binding to vitamin D receptors in muscle tissue. These receptors help regulate muscle growth and function. Without adequate vitamin D, the muscles can become weak and fatigued, leading to a higher likelihood of soreness and injury. Vitamin D has anti-inflammatory properties, and a deficiency can lead to increased inflammation in the body, which often manifests as muscle pain and discomfort. Chronic inflammation in the muscles can feel like persistent soreness or fatigue, even without any intense physical activity. 3. Constantly tired? Your vitamin D deficiency might be to blame. Dragging yourself out of bed every morning, no matter how much sleep you get? Always feeling like you're one step behind, energy levels empty? Here's an inconvenient truth. Your fatigue might not be from your lifestyle or a lack of caffeine. It could be your vitamin D levels sabotaging you from the inside. It's crucial for cellular energy production, the process that keeps you alert and functional. When your vitamin D is low, your cells can't produce energy efficiently, leaving you with that unshakable, dragging exhaustion. 4. Low endurance? Vitamin D could boost your stamina. Feel like you're running on fumes halfway through the day? Maybe you're not just out of shape or getting older. Vitamin D could be the hidden link to your flagging stamina. Here's the deal. Vitamin D doesn't just keep bones and muscles working, it fuels endurance too. Without it, even the basics can feel like a workout, but restore those vitamin D levels, and you might just find a surge in energy you didn't know you were missing. Need a stamina boost? Turns out, vitamin D might be the secret weapon your body's been quietly begging for. 5. Feeling down? It's not just in your head, it could be vitamin D deficiency. Feeling stuck in a fog or battling that inexplicable low. Before you chalk it up to just a bad day or a passing mood, consider this. Your brain might be running low on vitamin D, not just optimism. Vitamin D isn't just about bones or muscles. It's the silent player in your mental game, helping your brain convert tryptophan into serotonin, the feel-good hormone. When vitamin D levels drop, so does your serotonin, and that spiral can easily turn into depression, or worse, seasonal affective disorder. Feeling down? You're not alone, and it might be more chemical than you think. Let's dive into how vitamin D could be the key to lifting your mood back up. 6. Trouble sleeping? Your vitamin D levels may be the problem, tossing and turning all night, waking up like you've barely slept at all. You might think it's stress, too much screen time, or just a bad sleep cycle. But here's a twist. When you're short on vitamin D, your brain struggles to regulate sleep patterns, leading to those restless nights and endless bouts of insomnia. It's like your body's trying to recharge without a power source. So if you're constantly fatigued or can't remember the last time you woke up feeling rested, it might be time to check those vitamin D levels. Because sometimes it's not your mind keeping you up, it's your biology fighting against you. 7. Sweating excessively? Here's a weird one. Head sweating can be a sign of vitamin D deficiency. If you find yourself sweating excessively, especially from your head, it's time to check your vitamin D levels. Excessive head sweating could be one of the strangest signs of vitamin D deficiency. 8. Hair thinning or hair loss. Losing more hair than usual? Vitamin D deficiency hair loss is real, and it can affect both men and women. Vitamin D is crucial for the health of hair follicles, and when your vitamin D levels drop, your hair can start thinning out or falling out in patches. 9. Wounds. Taking too long to heal? Do small cuts and scrapes seem to take forever to heal? Slow healing is another sign that your vitamin D levels are low. Vitamin D plays an important role in repairing tissue. So when you're deficient, your body struggles to heal. 10. Feeling dizzy? Your vitamin D deficiency might be the reason. Unexplained dizziness or vertigo? Vitamin D deficiency dizziness happens because vitamin D impacts the calcium balance in your inner ear, which can cause you to feel lightheaded or dizzy. Feeling off balance? Your vitamin D deficiency could be the sneaky cause. 11. Struggling with high blood pressure? Did you know vitamin D deficiency high blood pressure is a thing? Vitamin D acts as a natural blood pressure regulator, and when levels are low, your arteries can become stiffer, leading to hypertension. Blood pressure out of control? It's time to look into your vitamin D levels. 12. Blood sugar issues? Vitamin D deficiency might be interfering. Struggling to regulate your blood sugar? Vitamin D helps your body maintain proper insulin levels, and low vitamin D levels can lead to insulin resistance. This can eventually cause type 2 diabetes if left unchecked. Could your blood sugar issues be linked to vitamin D deficiency? 13. Getting sick too often? Check your vitamin D levels. Are you constantly catching colds or fighting off the flu? Low vitamin D levels could be to blame. Vitamin D is vital for a strong immune system, and a vitamin D deficiency makes it harder for your body to fend off infections. Always sick? Boost your vitamin D to supercharge your immune system. 14. Autoimmune disorders. Finally, did you know nearly all autoimmune disorders are linked to low vitamin D levels? Conditions like lupus and rheumatoid arthritis are often worsened by vitamin D deficiency. Could vitamin D deficiency be the missing link in managing your autoimmune disease? The causes of vitamin D deficiency. But why is vitamin D deficiency so widespread? Let's dive deeper into the causes of vitamin D deficiency, breaking them down one by one to reveal how subtle yet impactful they can be on your health. You might be surprised to learn how everyday habits or conditions could be keeping you from getting enough of this essential nutrient. 1. Lack of sunlight. Did you know that even if you live in a sunny area, you could still be vitamin D deficient? Sunlight is the most natural way for our bodies to produce vitamin D, yet a surprising number of people don't get enough. Here's the twist. You can spend hours outside and still be deficient if your skin isn't exposed to direct sunlight. It's no wonder deficiency is so common in colder regions, or places where people cover up for cultural or practical reasons. It really makes you think about how much time you spend soaking up the sun. 2. Dietary deficiency. Think you can rely on your diet to get enough vitamin D? Think again. Very few foods naturally contain significant amounts of vitamin D. Sure, fatty fish like salmon or mackerel are good sources, but how often are they on your plate? Fortified foods like cereals or dairy products help, but they may not provide enough to keep your levels up. 3. Age and skin color. Here's something you might not have considered. Your age and skin color can significantly affect how much vitamin D your body can produce from sunlight. As we age, our skin becomes less efficient at synthesizing vitamin D. That means older adults are at greater risk of deficiency, even if they're getting plenty of sun. And for those with darker skin tones, the melanin in darker skin acts as a natural sunscreen, which, while protective, also reduces the body's ability to produce vitamin D. Isn't it interesting how something like skin color or age can play such a significant role in nutrient absorption? Let's keep going. There's more you probably never realized. 4. Genetic factors. That's right. Your body might be working against you due to a simple genetic hiccup. It's wild to think that no matter how much effort you put into sun exposure or diet, your genes might be holding you back. But knowing this can help you better understand why you feel tired or achy, even after following all the usual advice. 5. Health issues. You might assume that vitamin D absorption is simple. Just get enough sun or eat the right foods, and you're good to go. But certain health conditions can complicate things. Issues like liver or kidney disease, gut inflammation, or insulin resistance can all interfere with the body's ability to absorb and metabolize vitamin D. 6. Obesity. Finally, let's talk about a lesser known but important factor. Vitamin D can get trapped in fat tissue, making it less available to the body. Obesity increases the body's demand for vitamin D, while at the same time, the extra fat reduces its availability. This means that people with higher body weight often need much more vitamin D than someone with a leaner physique to maintain healthy levels. How to correct vitamin D deficiency? The good news: you can easily fix your vitamin D deficiency. Sunlight, supplements, and diet are your best friends. Most experts recommend 6,000 to 10,000 IUs of vitamin D daily, paired with vitamin K2 and magnesium to prevent complications. Don't ignore the signs of vitamin D deficiency. Here's the bottom line: ignoring vitamin D deficiency symptoms isn't just a gamble. It's a shortcut to bigger health issues down the road. Don't wait until your body forces you to pay attention. Get your levels checked, especially if sunlight's a rare visitor in your life. The good news? Vitamin D supplementation is affordable and easy. But here's a critical tip: make sure your supplement also includes vitamin K2 for better absorption and optimal benefits. See you in the next video.